Dr. Professor here, and this is Frame by Frame's video review of Wonderking Online.
Dr. Professor, wonderking, let the preview begin.
Wonderking Online is a free-to-play side-scrolling MMO that, unfortunately, dons the title of Maple Story 2 amongst its fans. Now, let me get this out of the way. I couldn't stand Maple Story, or at least couldn't stand the community anyway. So hopefully, I'll be able to get more into Wonderking, and they won't grab up the same community that I got from Maple Story. Anyway, there are some minor differences, and a major graphics update. It's pretty familiar besides that. The game is currently just coming out of closed beta, so I can't give you much info. Here's the frame-by-frame preview.
Character creation.
The character customization in Wonderking is, well, it's non-existent. You start out with a choice between 4 classes and hair color, and that's about it. Your hairstyle is chosen by your class. Now, here's my problem. It would seem that the head and body work separately. That is, your head changes with your class and not your body. So why can't you just choose between all the classes' heads anyway? You can choose between the 4 cliches: warrior, thief, archer, or mage. Archers being able to use guns as well as bows, and thieves being able to use shuriken. The other 2 are obvious: mages using magic and warriors using swords. You can mess around with your stats a little at character customization as well. That's unfortunately all there is to it. No height, no hairstyle, no faces, that's all.
First impressions.
So the game starts you off in a tiny forest tutorial, floating keys in the air telling you what to do. It controls exactly as I remember Maple Story controlling, except for a few things. There's a double jump, and there's a dash. As you go along, you see different NPCs with quests, usually to talk to other NPCs or kill some of the monsters that can't hit you back yet. Here's a nice little feature. When you talk to an NPC, a small screen comes up with everything you can do. And that's normal. But also, each NPC has a voiceover. That was really nice. A voiceover in English isn't just a nice touch, I thought. And they're all pretty clear. The voices are always anime cliches though. It doesn't bother me at all.
Presentation.
The graphics in Wonderking are very bright and clear. I guess they have a similar feel to Maple Story, but that's probably just because it's a 2D game. They feel a little bit more hand-painted though. The music is normal for a side-scrolling video game, which is bad. I hated the music in Maple Story. I give the music that I heard and I hate it out of 5. And in fact, the only side-scrolling MMO I can remember liking music in is some of the areas in Latte. The music isn't too bad. I mean, comparing it to Maple Story and some side-scrolling games I've played, I suppose it's better than most. But it's nothing amazing or awe-inspiring. And it's still a little bit worse than the music that I heard in Latte. All the NPCs' voiceovers is a great add-on. I haven't noticed any English at all, not in the NPCs' voices, nor in their text.
Gameplay.
Time to get on to some actual gameplay. The gameplay in Wonderking can be summed up in 2 words: Maple Story. I know I've said Maple Story more than any other word in this review, but they're both side-scrolling MMOs. Some similarities have to be expected. Actually, those trolls named Anonymous screaming, "Clone! Maple clone!" might have been right. So if you don't know what I mean, here's the rundown. You attack with a combo of about 4 hits. However, at least with my thief class, enemies flinch just enough to be out of range by your second attack. So you find yourself attacking, moving forward a tiny bit, attacking, moving forward a tiny bit, attack, move forward, attack, move forward, rinse, wash, repeat, forever.
Classes.
The classes are all the most obvious cliches you can think of. I can't think of a word that describes them better than cliche.
Swordsman.
The swordsman is the tank. High HP, low mana. They can go on to become a warrior and supplement attack for defense, or a knight and grow just in defense.
Magician.
The magic class. With low health and defense, they can only take a little bit of damage, but can do incredible damage back. They can go on to become a priest to heal and help a party survive, or a wizard and destroy hundreds of enemies with flashy skills by the swipe of a wand.
Thief.
Using twin blades and ninja stars, the thief is the critical hit dealer of the game. They can go on to become a rogue, dual-wielding knives and dishing out combos, or a ninja, using stars and dodging everything.
Scout.
Using traps and arrows, or bullets, they are unlikely to get hurt, but they have average health and mana anyway, a little bit better than the mages. They can go on to become an archer and use bows, or gunners, who do more damage from a distance, and, obviously, use guns. That's all for the video preview. See full written reviews first at framex2.blogspot.com. Also, stick around for a full review of the game when it comes out later this September.